Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Nocterra Issue Number 7, brought to you by RatedComics. Let's get to it. Now, this issue is a new story arc of Nocterra issues number 1 through 6, which is going to be a Netflix show sometime in 2023. I did do a full first story arc review. I'll put the playlist in the link in the description, as well as at the end of this video if you wish to watch that so you can catch up on this awesome issue. We begin this issue with the monologue from Bailey. It was 14 years ago, this week, that the math of the world changed forever when a darkness fell over the earth and never left. An endless night that changes everything living creature into a monster shade. So we get like a flashback, a reminder of what it's all about. We call the dark the big PM, and the only way to stay safe inside is to stay lit, because if you stay outside in the dark too long, you turn into a shade. But sometimes these shades divide into other shades, morph into other shades, like fractions. They just keep dividing, so they keep mutating. Rats mate with dogs, dogs and so on, to the point where it's a sliver of what it once was, but it keeps mutating into something else. And we see this other shade. We don't know what kind of morph it is or what the heck it is, but a blade pierces through it, and it's Val's brother Imori, and they got dinner. So this is a monologue from Bailey McCraw, and she joined Sundog Convoy 2 months ago, and her call sign is Piper. She was born 3 days before the big PM hit, so all she's known in her life is 3 days of sunshine. In case you hadn't guessed, she's a math person. In the convoy, the bean counter, mileage, supplies, odds, she calculates everything in the form of math. Val Riggs is our leader, call sign Sundog. And look, they eat these shades too. And so Val tells Imori, get your ass back in the truck. As long as we can eat it, we can eat it. So we continue on with Bailey's monologue. Val's truck is built for speed, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. We also get introduced of another crew member. Bellwether is Val's oldest friend and our big gun. The light cannons, the roof, it's like a big beam of light, but it powers down her truck for a few minutes if she uses it. Slab is our supply rig. His face was burnt. I remember this guy from issue number 1, and you can definitely check that out. He definitely got his face burned off by Blacktop Bill. He likes to think of himself as the convoy's other leader, and Val tolerates him mostly, well, because he's one of the best hunters on the road. Callie is the cook, short for calamari, and look, he has like this squid hat over his face. And Stino, his shot in our resident ecologist. So now they talk about this is a rat that was, its origins as a rat, but you know what? It got morphed into other shades of PM and divided and gene and mutated, but it still has a semblance of a rat, and that's their dinner tonight. So as they exchange dialogue, like, yeah, buddy, we got some food over here, boy. Woo! Val tells him, all right, enough screwing around, Mother Hubbard. Just send over the word that there's megas up ahead. Megas are like the top of the food chain of the shades. And yeah, but we have to go on this road. If you guys want to turn around, we can decide on that later. But my vote is to keep going, because what we need is up ahead in that outpost, and we're one step closer to our goal. And our goal is to save the world, to revert the darkness into light. Pedal to the metal. So they get to Outpost 31. They call this place the drive-in, one of the strongest outposts in the region. Totally self-sufficient. They have to be around. Human shades are the pinnacle of the new food chain, but megas are the top of the shade animal kingdom. And water breathes, and so with the bay just to the west, this is a place of fortress. This place is a fortress, look at it. Rumor is it started with the single screen drive-in, but after the big PM hit, people kept bringing the screens in. And the reason why they're here is because of Bailey's grandfather, Augustus McCrae, passed through this place. He's dead now from the previous story arc, which, hey, you're more than welcome to check out that video if you wish. He's dead, but he's a brilliant physicist, and he may have been one of the people responsible for bringing the darkness here. He also claimed to have a way of bringing back the light, an equation he came up with. He wrote it in a journal. Now that she has it, she keeps it with her at all times. The goal was to take this equation to a place called EOS, a city of light somewhere deep in the earth. He said the people there could use his equation to bring back the light once and for all. The last month, they've been retracing his steps, trying to find any clue as to where EOS might be, going in deeper and more dangerous territory. So far, we found nothing. This is the place, last stop on our list. If there's nothing here, all we have left are unknowns. So they go in and they tread carefully. Bellwether calls out to see if anyone's there. Anyone here? Hello, friendlies and Bayweather. You know me as a mother trucker to all convoys out in the Outpost 41. It's empty. Au contraire. Callie picks up a chicken. Emery is like, dude, something ain't right here. And Bellwether's like, okay, maybe you're just feeling some things. Maybe you're just, you know, nervous, right? No, he's usually pretty right. And keep in mind, Imori was a shade before. He's the only shade, or he's the only person to ever revert from a shade back to human form. All of a sudden, Bailey feels something. She points a gun. Wrong, there's somebody here. Wait, please, I'm not one of them. Please, just don't shoot me. My name is Adam. It's okay, Adam. We're not gonna hurt you. But what happened here? What did human shades do this? No, but it's, you know, I'm normal. But yes, it was like that, but it wasn't normal. These shades, whatever, they came close to our lights, but this time they just kept attacking. We burned wave after wave of them, but they didn't stop until they were inside. Wait, you're saying they didn't care if they burned? Usually when a shade burns, they run the other direction. Yeah, they did. I've never seen anything like it, and this just tears the hell out of people. And they're like, okay. Imori tells them, just before I was cured, when I was almost one of them, I got this sense that they were capable of more than they'd been letting on, and they had a bigger plan, and it was all coming to a head soon. How soon? Val's like, we gotta leave now. Something's up. Turns out my convoy, let's go. And it turns out these mega shades are there, and they're about to attack, and they have to get the hell out of there. This is awesome, man. Let me get our boy Blacktop Bill. I remember these shades from issue number 6. Talk to me. Let me understand. What is Nox? I am here with you. I want to. No, not yet. But now Nox is almost ready. I don't know what Nox is, but he puts on his helmet and he goes back to this bus. Oh my God, God save us. I don't know if it's a Christian or a Catholic bus, but definitely they worship the Lord kind of bus. Now, Mary, I hate to ask, as you and your fan have been mighty generous already, but you wouldn't happen to have a secondary power source in this bus, would you? Why did you do this? We're good people. We do our Lord's work. Oh, your Lord, me, I'm currently in the market for one. I doubt any will have you, Bill. Well, these other, I don't know how they got made into this Blacktop Bill, because in issue number 1, Blacktop Bill describes his transformation as being constantly a burning sensation. You've never had a boss that you didn't mess over. Well, look at this. They're making new ones. Because of what you done, you were the Zenith Bill, top Nocturne. And all you had to do this time was kill the old man, destroy the convoy, and protect the prism. A simple mission. Instead, you shade the old man and let the prison burn and the convoy get away with it. You disobey orders, so we have to end you. Well, it turns out Blacktop Bill ended them. I suppose I just have my own way of doing things. Don't keep sending more of us, Bill, to get you. I wouldn't want it any other way. Blacktop Bill shanks her and finishes off his kill. So these megas are attacking him. Val, they're gaining on us. Stop it. Bellwether, use the beam, says Slap. Val's like, no, if she uses that beam, it's gonna power down and we're left exposed. Use it. They're getting on us and they're taking us in the air. Do it. And this is awesome. I can just feel the intensity with this panel right here. So Bellwether blasts a light. These megas go down. Slap and his girl Nefel, she's one of the best hunters in the group here. They go in this water. We're okay. We're just getting the ones. We're gonna pull you guys right up and then chomp. They get eaten up by Shamu Shade, and that is a hell of a sight to see. They gotta do a moment of grief right here. They just shared a pretty big loss. And this is awesome how we're expanding the world of Nocterra as well in this second story arc. Val's like, everyone back in the convoy, and then it's time to roll. Where are we going, Val, says Bailey. We tried everywhere we know Gus was. There's no place left. Yes, there is. There's one place left to go. One person who might know where the EOS is. Bailey does some calculations like, no, Val, you have to be kidding. And I don't know what it is. And even though she does her calculations, she's like, you find good fractions, good people, and you avoid unknowns. Because all it takes is one wrong addition to upend everything, a 0 to null it all. And the person Val wanted to go after was a person nil, the biggest, blackest void in the big PMN. Remember in the Blacktop Bill's one shot, they do not want to think his name because this guy is just dangerous. You do not want to cross paths with him. And look what he did. He just put these other missionaries' heads on his car just for the hell of it. And he puts them on his own personal car, which was explained in the one shot. That's when you know shit's about to go down. And because your new mission, Val said, was hunting down Blacktop Bill. My gosh, I mean, this beginning of this issue started off a little slow, but you know, you're getting familiar with all the crews and the additions of it. But man, this ended with the banger, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this story arc and can't wait for the Netflix show to come out in 2023. Check out that other video too. I'll put the links in the description as well. With that being said, Nocterra issue number 7. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.